articulated her fate so well that her dry sense of humor made us all laugh. Today, you are doing a holy act. It fulfills the Church's teaching, remember you are dust, and to dust you will return. But that is only half the truth. We also remember that love is stronger than death, and to that love you are returned. Your love for Meaghan and Meaghan's love for you will never die, and Meaghan is forever alive in our God who is love. Amen. And For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.
Jacob left Beersheba and set out for Haran. When he reached a certain place, he stopped for the night because the sun had set. Taking one of the stones there, he put it under his head and laid down to sleep. He had a dream in which he saw a stairway resting on the earth, with its top reaching to heaven, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on it.
This to hold on to at the last. The enduring of love, the persisting of hope, the remembering of joy, the offering of gratitude, the receiving of grace and the blessing.
I thought about all the things I could share with everyone about family parties that many of us have shared together with Meaghan, and trips and slumber parties where we talked about boys and so many things we could have, and how she was the first person who joined my blog when I started a blog, and if you started one, she would have been the first to join yours. She would have been the first to tell you did a great job, whatever it is you did. You ran a race, you made a picture, she would have been the first to tell you. But what I thought I would share was something maybe a lot of you don't know. When Meaghan was 4 and I was 19, my grandmother died. It was my first experience with death. And so she was there to comfort me. She came to me. I remember the feeling of lifting her up and holding her little body. And we walked up to the casket together because she really wanted to go. She was very curious. And I talked to her about how it's okay.
I met Meaghan and our good friend Julie, who's here with us today, both of which were also from Massachusetts. Once we found out that we shared the common love for all things New England, it bonded us for good. We were attached at the hip for the next 6 months. We all got each other through good times and bad, whether it be laughing our butts off and getting yelled at for it, or crying over boys, or tearing up the dance floor at Pat O'Brien's. Upon graduation, we all went our separate ways, keeping in touch over text and email. But whenever we were home on leave, we not only got to see our family, but we would meet up and see each other as well. We would spend many months apart, but when we got together, it was as if no time had passed. I will cherish these moments spent with Meaghan and her family and carry it with me every day. I recently met with another corpsman who was an instructor for Meaghan and I at Corpsman A School. He knew I'd been struggling with the loss of Meaghan and that I've been thinking of her a lot lately now that I'm working in the place where we spent much of our time together when we first met. He said every day you must remind yourself of your why and what made you choose this path. Over time, it is easy to lose sight of our purpose, so remind yourself that you are here not only for you, but to live out the journey of those we have lost. Wake up every day and challenge yourself as they would have. Love like they would have, laugh like they would have, and be happy like they would have if they'd been given the chance. And with that, I challenge all of you to live each day to the fullest. You never know when it will be your last. I want you to remember how hard Meaghan loved, how deeply she cared, and how loud she could laugh or make you laugh, and do that as she would have. Thank you.
Thank you. Rep. Not Dr. here. A corpsman to a Marine is God. And it's difficult for us to be here with 3 guys. I'm also a state representative. So on behalf of the Massachusetts House of Representatives and all the senators and Governor Baker, your daughter is not only your daughter, she's a daughter of Massachusetts, where American freedom was born. And I'd like to call up my friend Matt Levesque, wonderful man, president of the Boston Town Council, to sing a very special song. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl, and you, my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, going down the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, you have grown. Cast my memory back there.
Over time, it is easy to lose sight of our purpose, so remind yourself that you are here not only for you, but to live out the journey of those we have lost. Wake up every day and challenge yourself as they would have. Love like they would have, laugh like they would have, and be happy like they would have if they'd been given the chance. This job is